it's from Poison Rock, and even in a chaotic take, I wanted and I had the pleasure to have with me Stefan from Persecutor, which is a band that I really like. So first of all, how are you, Stefan?
I'm doing good. Doing really good. It's a bit cold here
Yes,
where
it's
I am.
lovely.
There's a lot of snow, but yeah, I'm doing good.
Here it's
Keeping busy.
7 degrees. I mean, I was like some spring.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of wind these days, so it feels colder than it really is. But I think like down to where I am, around -10, when the wind is really like
Do you want some degrees?
yeah.
And a 5 or 10 maybe.
Yeah, 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 just a bit. But everything's good.
I'm
We'll
glad to
manage.
hear.
Yeah,
And I mean, of course, as there is the new, of course, we're doing the interview because it's the new upcoming album, and we're gonna kind of, let's say, not reveal a lot, but at the same time, don't hide it much. Like, kind of, I mean, already for single are out, so let's say that the sound wise, people already start to understand something. But
yeah,
before talking about to no the about the album, we're gonna talk about you, Stefan. So who was
yeah.
Stefan before Persecutor? Like your musical journey, like you were born and you were like, gave me the fucking metal, give me something. What?
My okay, so my musical journey actually isn't that impressive. Um,
Okay.
I've always loved music, not just metal, but just music in
Yeah.
general. But I got into metal music at a very young age. I was around 6, I think, when
Okay.
my older brother handed me like a bunch of CDs,
You were.
just different stuff. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, everything from Metallica, Marilyn Manson to another Danish band, Aqua,
Okay. You,
Barbie Girl, all of that stuff. So there was a bit of everything mixed in.
I like the bar
Um,
part.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I still listen to that stuff. But um, I kind of always wanted to learn to play music, especially metal.
Of course.
Like that stuff a lot. But it never really happened during my
Yeah.
childhood. I never got the chance to take any lessons or anything. I just kind of um, I guess like a lot of kids do. I like drums, even though I play guitar in the band. I really like drums, so I was like drumming on different stuff, learning how to put like rhythms together. Your hand and feet coordination. And then I didn't really play music with like other people until like my mid-teens.
Okay.
Yeah, so it started for me, I guess, late. Started out with some cover stuff. I was a
Okay.
drummer back then. Yeah, just and it was a bit of metal. It was a bit of rock. It was a bit of
Okay.
punk. It was
Thank you, should
a
say.
bit of everything we did. It was just a regular cover band.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I I got a guitar, and I never really touched that much. But then I moved out, as you do, at a certain age. And I realized drums don't really work out in an apartment with other people around you.
Yeah, I
Um,
guess it's a little bit noisy.
yeah, it's not that easy. I mean, you can get an electrical kit, I know, but and then I started, playing that guitar more and more,
It was there.
and then I,
It was the time.
yeah, it was time to bring that one, take it down from the wall, and actually use it.
Okay.
So started playing around with it, and then it was kind of I guess kind of lucky actually, because the
Okay.
place I moved into back then, my I guess you call it neighbor, the guy who lived underneath me in that apartment building,
And the other.
he was the bassist at that time in Persecutor.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we quickly, like, we saw each other, and I could, you can mostly tell when people listen to metal. Most people look a certain way.
Like, no, we don't listen to that genre. Nah.
Yeah, yeah. So we kind of hit it off, started hanging out. I met his friends. We shared some beers, all of that. And that's kind of how I met the guys. I didn't join the band back then, but I knew them. They knew me. Some
Okay,
years
that's
went
right.
by. Yeah, some years went by, and they did a quite huge lineup change back
Yeah.
in 2018.
Okay.
So the bassist at that point, he was kind of,
Mm,
I guess, fed up with it.
of course. Okay.
And the lead singer as well, who also played guitar at that point. There's a bunch of different stuff happening. So he, I guess there's no way around it. He got kind of kicked out.
Let's say there was a
um,
big lineup change. I mean, ever first, last, as far as I'm seeing.
yeah. So they went through a lineup change, and they reached out to me,
Of course.
and asked if I could learn a few songs on guitar and sent me some tabs. And I went through it and went down there to the rehearsal space with my combo amplifier. I didn't have like a stack or anything at that point.
Okay.
And we just jammed, I think, like the same three songs for a few hours.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and also at that point, they have asked, or had asked, Christian in, who
Yeah.
is now our lead singer and bassist as well, because again they needed someone who could sing. Um, so we both ended up joining in the summer of 2018. We joined
Okay.
the band and completed like the lineup change and all of that,
Okay.
and yeah, and
That's
kind of like set
okay.
yes, so sort of set like a new course for the band, like
And that
how we wanted to do things. Yeah,
so that's like it was like a literally real turning point for Persecutor, like starting and brand new, like completely new. So let's say that since the debut album, you've been there, kind of, or you joined for Vendetta.
no. We did the debut album together
Okay.
because when Christian and I joined, the band had only really done like an EP at that point.
Okay, so it was like literally
Um,
like a new, like all like you went and through the music scene like completely with the new lineup. That's when you said,
yeah,
okay, this is the moment for us as a band to just stop rehearsing and start to playing.
that's without like uh, talking bad about the old members or anything, because there's nothing there, but that was kind of the mentality we went in with, because the guys they did play shows beforehand, but it was always kind of, from the outside at least, seemed a bit like a band not stuck in the rehearsal space,
I
but
I know
but
what you
just,
mean.
yeah, but just a bit. So we sat down, talked
Mm,
things through. Of course, we have no idea how
mm.
the music business really worked, but like kind of what we wanted to do, and just
That's
take things to the
wow,
next level.
level, yeah.
um, so we started, of course, learning a bunch of the old songs, and then we started writing new stuff together. So we kept like 4 or 5 old Persecutor songs, and
Okay.
the rest we've done has actually just been all done by us. The lineup we're still having right now.
Time of this one of the debut album.
Yeah. So within a year, we had the debut album ready, and we started recording that one in the summer of 2019. So just about a year later, after Christian and I joined.
Yeah, so really
Yeah,
fast. That immediately, like the change of everything, we were like, okay, everything changed. We want to go on the road. We want to really be in the music, in really like whatever it means for, because of course it can be different. So and then I
yeah.
started Persecutor. Let's say I don't want to say life, but at least a journey path into the releases and sound wise, because of course you also performed almost a lot of countries, Scandinavian country, European country, you didn't stay like to watching the emptiness. You really have
Um,
to do it.
yeah, yeah, we try to at least.
Yeah,
Like every other band, it takes a lot of work.
I know, I
Um,
know, I
but
know.
but 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 we're doing our best we can to like push, the boundaries to
Yeah.
like reach out to see how far we can go. The first few years, we of course just played venues in Denmark
Yeah,
and established our name once again, like a
no,
new lineup. This is who we are. This is what
yeah,
we're doing.
good
Um,
way of doing it. That's a really good way of thinking. First,
yeah,
we got our name settled in Denmark. After that, we're gonna spread the name because already in our homeland, they know who they are, who we are. So that's a
yeah.
good way of thinking. That's really good. It's kind of the businessman. You're the businessman, business.
It is. It sucks to say, but running a band is I think like playing music is like the least. It's like the thing you do, like, yeah, the least.
Yeah,
There's a lot of management into it
yeah,
and all
and
of that,
yeah,
but at that point we were still more focused on just playing music,
of
getting out
course.
there.
Of course,
Yeah,
and this is important because, like, especially when it starts, when you start in music scene and you are in the underground scene, it's not easy for as a band, being an underground scene to be out of it. Let's say that at the moment, underground or not underground, let's say that kinda it's outside as well, and that's a cool thing to see. But sometimes also moving without being independent for some band, it's difficult to move, for example, from Denmark to other country if you don't have the right contact. That's why countries, for example, something that we're doing as a Sicily, it's like creating bridge with different country where the band, of course, with an organization behind it, can go another country and the band from other country can come here. That's something that we're trying to do towards all Europe because that's a way to, of course, without to perform, yeah, to build bridges.
yeah,
Like, I don't know, organizer, you keep in touch and you exchange. You play in Sicily, they play there. It's a way to keep the underground alive, and also you keep in motion the music business in this way. But going back to something that it's a really because the last album is a Vendetta, which
yeah.
is an Italian title, I guess, or Latin at least. I don't know, but it's a Italian, and the pronunciation is
It
Vendetta,
it is. It is.
revenge,
Yeah,
revenge.
yeah.
But
Revenge.
yeah, the new upcoming album, Casualty of Violence, will be out the 20th. I mean, almost in really in a month by now.
Yeah, more or less a month. Yeah.
You have a first single out, one, three. One is gonna be out the 13th of
Yeah, February. Yeah.
okay, which we can say because I mean the interview will be out after the 13th. I mean, there are a lot of some of news there as well. You performing at Summer Breeze, so let's go a little bit step by step. So of course
Yeah,
the
yeah.
single is out already in 1984. I said it right. I'm not twisting the number. I wish we
It's fine.
were in the old century. Of course, the main thing that I of course came to ask is the question that everyone asks. Sound wise, how you describe the sound of Persecutor today? I try.
Um, yeah. So our sound is it's oh God.
I knew it. I-
It's
but
it's
in this new album, not in Vendetta. So
oh, okay, so the new album. I think it's more um it's not controlled, but
okay,
everything has just been it's been tightened up just a little bit.
okay,
We worked with the same producer we have for everything we've done, but between Vendetta and this record, a guy called Nino from Germany. He has a studio called Skulltone.
okay.
Um, he reached out. He found our music, really loved it, and was like, "I really want to do a record with you guys." And he, of course, had some say in the sound as well. We tried a few different things on this record. It's not reinventing the wheel or
Of
anything, but
course, of course.
just for us, just again, like I mentioned, tightening things up just a bit, but making sure everything like the style of music we like is it's not like overproduced or anything. It has some punch to it, but it's
The
still like
performances.
yeah, it's still like organic and
Yeah, that's
real.
what
And
is the raw
yeah,
that is a punch, but it's still it has the quality, but not over quality. You know that let's say the Dream Theater's less Meshuggah style, which is great
yeah,
for the fan, but it's my ear got too much. I prefer what is
it-
raw. That's what, like I was saying, the underground sound kept in a good quality.
and that's the kind of thing we're going for. We want everything to to be
Of
as clear as so
course,
you can tell what's going on, but maintaining that raw energy
of
and the way we record it. So our sound on the new album is, I guess, kind of what you can expect from the older stuff,
okay.
but taken just that step further. And we already have plans for what the next album is going to
Great.
sound like, but let's stick to this one for now. But yeah, I guess this is pretty telling on
Okay.
the new album.
Person like
Also the
yeah. So that's
um,
because of course we're gonna go in a while lyric wise, but so if it's like going a step, like making a step up and having Joe like keeping the quality and everything, but also keeping the kind of not the punch in the face. We don't want to hit anyone, but like the positive punch in the face
yeah,
and have the energy. Of course, like the music is good because it's not only like energetic, but it's also some kind of, I don't want to say fun, like it's funny music, but gives you somehow the attitude of positivity. You know, that's what I meant.
yeah.
You know,
Um,
like they pump you in a good way.
I definitely get what you mean. We do have some people calling us like a party thrash band. I don't I don't know about that one, but
Yeah, but
I don't mind.
that's
But it is definitely also inspired by. I mean, some of our heroes are of course Anthrax, old 80s thrash band, and they always had this like
yes,
energy to them
yeah.
and kind of not again they're a serious band but with this like loosened attitude
With
and
not darkness on.
yeah and we kind of I think we kind of try to balance things because
Yeah, of course.
some of the songs lyric wise I mean it's not death metal, it's not dismemberment and
Yeah,
beheading people, but there's a bit of darkness to some of the lyrics, some of them, not all. So again, it's balancing that stuff between the lightheartedness, but still
of course,
being taken seriously as well,
of course.
because it's not. I'm not defending my own band, but it's not meant as like a party thrash band. We're here to like do our business, but with a smile. You have
Yeah, that's
you
what.
you have enough bands, with frowning and arms crossed and all that,
We have a
and
lot of black metal for
yeah,
both.
it is. We just try to bring people in because
Yeah.
we always try to give ourselves 100% on stage, no matter if there's 7 people or if
And
there's
of course,
700.
here, since you mentioned
So
stage,
that energy,
yeah,
we yeah
I'm gonna connect with the news that it's kind of new, really new, this news. So I'm happy to be, like, I think it happens today or yesterday, I don't know, but it was announced that you will be on a 2026 Summer Breeze. I can say it again.
yeah.
It has, I always called Summer Breeze as being like home. I've been there since 2017, so 16.
That's,
So I
that's a lot of
know
years.
a lot of the place really well, and it's for me it's one of the best festivals we have in Europe. I mean, people are fucking great. So since you were talking about the live show, so how people that, I mean, we fan people being a meet at Summer Breeze, what we can expect to see from a live of Persecutor? How it's gonna be? It's gonna be some special set because it's gigantic stage no matter what, even if it's
Yeah,
just the smallest.
yeah. For now, we're just excited that we got invited. We haven't really planned the set
Okay,
yet. Right now, the focus is on the new album and
of
release and
course.
all of that. But we're pretty, when it comes to like the stage presence and all of that production wise, we're pretty simple. We
Okay,
don't have a lot of fancy stuff going on. It's just us in front of the stage, as close to the audience as we can get.
okay.
I don't think there's a chance for it, but usually, if we can, we kind of jump down on the ground, and go into the audience and play guitar and
Yeah,
get really close to people. But
that's nice.
what they can expect is just us giving it everything we've got. There's no, like I said, there's no
That's the
fancy
exact
stuff going on. It's just
that's the
us
thing.
playing, having fun, and hopefully people will enjoy it.
Of course, they will enjoy it, and also like because, like I said, the album be out to the 20th. Because of course you're thinking about now to releasing the 12 Ends with Death. So just lyric wise, I don't want to say lyric wise because let's leave the lyrics to the people. But the message that Persecutor with his new album, or at least would you like the people see you from the outside, at least associating like with this album? Like I don't know if it's like just one theme album, like I don't think so, but in general, if I'm seeing the album, like oh look, what do you would like from a perspective that fan perceived from this new album?
Hopefully they will just fall in love with it. No, um, it is definitely not like a one themed album. We haven't done that yet. Lyric wise, and I won't go on for too long.
Okay.
Lyric wise, Christian and well, me, we're writing lyrics.
Okay.
He has one way of writing. I have one way of writing,
Okay.
and sometimes we help each other, sometimes we don't. So
Okay.
you'll find a lot of different themes on this record as well. I tend to go for stuff I like. It could be movies, video games,
Cool.
take inspiration, kind of write stories around that with
Okay.
some are based more in reality, the way the world is going right now.
Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
first single, Acta, is definitely it has a bit of critique about the way things are going, the way young people are treated. But you'll also find stories about a hangman in the Wild West who's making a living off executing bad guys. So uh,
I mean,
we're
I really,
we're going far and wide. So there'll be a bit for everyone, I think.
yeah.
But some are more lighthearted, but
Okay.
yeah,
So
it's
that's the
still
type of thing that you were saying that are more kind of biased. Like a part, it can tend to go like you said, like light-hearted. Maybe that you can kind of feel with a energizing. They don't. Let's say you don't have to go too deep. But there are also songs that go in deep about because you know in the world we live,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
we can't avoid to see that what we're saying, what happening. Let's say like that because also we
yeah.
are an amazing weekend for Italy for the Winter Olympics. Just, I can't.
You yeah, you will definitely find a bit of everything. Also,
Um,
songs about a way in life is, well, literally about finding your place.
um,
We all know how life can sometimes
um,
kick you right in the face,
I
and
know.
bring you down. To like get back up, find the right path for you. So again, it's not the deepest of deep lyrics,
No,
but
they.
it's just it's in some way it's still personal the way we write, because again, like I said, I usually find inspiration in all the nerdy stuff I like, movies and video games. Um, so it
Yeah,
still comes from a personal
I can
place, you know.
that thing, the inspiration.
Yeah,
It gives you some inspiration for the album.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't wrote a specific song about the
Yeah,
thing, but that
like
could
rules.
be that could be a thing for the next album.
Just
But
one.
you'll find some video game stuff and movie
Okay,
stuff on
okay.
this record as well. Yeah.
That's cool though. But if we say like we would like to put Persecutor music under a movie as a sound as a soundtrack, or
Yeah.
which movie? I don't know which movies you would feel would be fitting.
Oh,
You made me think about movie. I mean, I got a
yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
question.
I like movies a
Some
lot.
fun
Oh,
on the new one, not because it's the new album, so yeah, promote the
the
new.
new album.
Yeah.
Yeah, will definitely fit onto like uh, um, like the end credit of a horror movie.
Okay.
Movies in like early 20s as well. Like put like a metal song at the credits. Also, I think with the no, because that's from Vendetta. Fuck. Um,
You see, but we gave a
yeah, it's a good question, but I think like definitely like a horror movie. Some
okay.
maybe like something could fit like a really like cheesy like B action movie. Yeah.
How about we?
Yeah.
Or we could do. We could leave this question open also to the fan. Like, for example, which movie would you use
Yeah.
the new album as a soundtrack for you? And once the album is going to be
Yeah, definitely.
out, we can do another interview and talk about each song, and we're going to do each song to a movie. So you're ready?
Yeah. I have some homework then. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll prepare.
Okay, so we can also talk
Awesome.
why you associated the
Yeah.
movie with the song. So as well, we gave,
Yeah.
and we can do both. Like for me, for example, that song could fit with the other type of movie. So it's a kind of discussion. So let's keep that in mind. I will talk with Gillian about that.
We'll keep that one in mind. It's a good idea. Yeah. Let's do it.
I will
Let's do it.
schedule, yeah, an interview after the release with Gillian. I will tell her to just do it after the release. If you're
Yeah.
touring for the release, you think about something. There's going to be some party release in Denmark.
Yeah, but after the album's released,
Okay.
this time we've pushed the release
Okay.
concert just a few weeks to
Okay.
give people the time
Okay.
to get acquainted with the record. So
Okay.
hopefully, once we go out, the first release show will be on April 10th.
Okay.
Um,
Perfect.
in Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people will have just a few weeks to, like I said, get
Yeah.
acquainted, learn the songs. So hopefully when we hit the stage, they can sing, they know the songs.
Yeah, and also it's a good thing because so then we could do the interview between the 20 and the first, so we can talk about as well the release. That's a good
Yeah.
Okay, we have a deal, Stefan, then.
We have a deal.
It's a deal. I'm not doing the part.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome.
Okay, so it was really a
It
pleasure
will.
to meeting you, Stefan. So I guess we will
Yeah.
see in a month then. So see you in a month.
Yeah. See you in a month, Ada, and thank you so much for having us or having me. It's always fun.
It's a pleasure.
And keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you. So see you next time, and don't forget each song a movie.
A movie. I will.
We
I'll
can
ask
also
the other
watch the
guys.
video game, but that's more up to you. So I will leave that also to you if you want to add video games or not.
I think I'll stick to the movies, but I do like video games. I might do both. We'll see.
Yeah, if the fans have some idea or some maybe want to add something, they can write it in the comment or send an email to me, and just we're gonna make it a really cool thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we open a new topic.
Hopefully,
interviews.
Let's see.
Okay, thank you so much, Wazir. Thank you for that.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Always, Ada. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
The misery of others, spreading fear, spreading lies, evolution stops at the clock rewind.